Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, my video. I want to give praise, glory, and honor to my Father in heaven, YAH, and my Redeemer, Yeshua. There's nobody equal. There's no God that can even compare to my Creator God, my Creator YAH. But anyway, I want to get started with this video. I just I seen this and I thought, oh, another satanic evil ritual. These people that at this company here, that this place is called the Google Doodle, is evildoers. You're evildoers if you hear me, you people that creates these. But anyway, I want to talk about this Google Doodle here a little bit. It's first off, let's start reading like they do, the so-called elites, the evildoers. It's L-E-L as in God, and E-L can stand for little gods too. Elohim can stand for little gods, not the creator God, but it's El-Go-Og, and that Og right there, this Og was supposed to be a lowercase God, a little g God, O-G, Og. Some people say was a fallen Nephilim, a Nephilim, a mixture of human and a fallen angel, which were called Nephilims. So I don't know. He may have been one of the fallen angels that fell from heaven with Satan. I really hadn't studied that much. I just know he's supposed to be one of them kind of gods. But what I want to talk about here, this is of Shirley Temple. Now, why? Her name is Temple, like the temple of God, your temple. But anyway, I seen some things in here. Now, here you got the spotlight shining on her, a ray of light. But over here you got some orbs, light orbs, and then you got a little four-pointed star. Over here, another four-pointed star with some light orbs, and then there's some flags and stuff back here in the background. But I didn't really research it out a lot. But see that stairway? There's a stairway right there. And here is the eclipse coming. Right here, you see that there's the horns, like the light, the sun. Right there is the eclipse, the eclipse for tomorrow. There's the bull's horns, and there's the light, the moon, the sun, making the eclipse right in those horns. But anyway, what I want to show you, this little four-pointed star is right here on this I Pet Goat, on this little dance of destruction. So they're carrying out their rituals, their black magic witchcraft, evildoers, George Bush, those kind of people, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Ronald Reagan. And I voted for most of these people. I voted for Ronald Reagan, but he was the beginning of the ritual when he got up and said, if aliens was to come, we need an outside source to attack so all the world can come into unity to fight against this alien invasion. So he was evildoer too, Ronald Reagan, an evildoer. His wife Nancy followed the astrology. Now I believe in searching for the star in the signs in the sun, moon, and stars because Jesus told us to. But there's a thing called astronomy and a thing called astrology. Now I try to lean to the astronomy without dipping into the astrology. But sometimes you go listen to see what the meanings are. You try to find their plan. But there's the little star on the dance of destruction. But anyway, let's go back to this Google Doodle here. All right, El-Go-Og. It's like a ritual spell, because words have power, have creation power if you know how to use them. They have evil doing power if you know how to use them. And backwards, reading them backwards, and it gives them some kind of power. But anyway, there's some light orbs, and you see a gray one in there. Like the moon, sometimes without the light in it looks gray. But I ain't saying, but all I know is that's a dance of destruction. But she's holding a Supposed to be a trophy, like an award type thing, but I'm going to show you what it really means. There's a light shining down on Shirley Temple, the temple. All right, but let's go see what Shirley means. And let me see, where was it at? Shirley. So Old English meaning shire, bright and clear, wood, clearing, meadow, enclosure. This makes the reference to the open space where the moot, an early English assembly of freemen. What does that remind you of? Freemasons. Scottish Rite Freemasons. English assembly of Scottish Rite Freemasons, what that means, which met to administer justice and discuss community issues. That's what's going on right now. These Freemasons think they're going to clean up this world and they're going to keep it the way they want it. But destruction's coming to this earth. They will not win. There's no match. They are no match to YAH, our Creator God. But anyway, I'm going with this. It was the name was originally a male name. That's what it come out. I had a great uncle named Shirley, but if you notice, it's spelled Shirley, established as a female name. So right there, you kind of got a twin, the transhumanism, the mixture of male and female. You know, I mean, they don't want you to be either one because they hate the image of God. They hate God's family, the family structure. They hate that family structure, and that is the image of God. Adam and Eve is. But anyway, I'll go on with this. Let's go see a little bit more what we can find a little bit more about this. About this Shirley name. It's about a song too. Okay. One user commented, let's read it here. It moved on me somehow. Oh, right here. Shire. Open meadow, hamlet, village of the countryside. Shirley. Shirley is how it's spelled. Ley lines. Alignments of monuments or natural landscape features that have mystical or physical energies. Alignment of monuments. Now, you know, the Georgia Guidestone's a monument line where they're wanting to, they believe they're going to get the population down to 500 million. And they put this Georgia Guidestone telling that they got to get the population down to 500 million to keep the balance of the earth. And that's the Stonehenge monuments. All these monuments are aligned with that sun. And this eclipse coming up tomorrow, the sun comes up somewhere there in New York and it makes perfect alignments, you know, with their witchcraft magic, because they summon in, they're summoning in the Antichrist spirit. Is what they're doing. I mean, they want this spirit to take over a man if it ain't already happened. But this may be just this eclipse may be just the announcement of it, or it's a sign to come. And because when you see a sign on the highway, it's just a short distance to where it really happens. Like if an exit, there's an exit sign, then up the road just a little ways is an exit, the road that you take the exit. So it's kind of, signs can either be a little longer, be a little further apart, or it may mean the actual time that it happens, just right immediately. Because in some towns, the sign is right there, and then you immediately, if you ain't ready, you can't turn. So anyway, but what I'm going to get to, that's what I was going to get into, is these ley lines. But anyway, this she's holding this thing in her hand, a chalice. It's supposed to be like an award, but a chalice. And let's see what that means here. The chalice symbolizes the element of water and the womb of the goddess. More generally, it represents the feminine energies of the universe, just as the yin does in the yin-yang symbol. It is opposite of the Athene, which represents the male and yang energies. It's Isis, I think, Isis, Jezebel. It's the Holy Grail. That it used to be called the Holy Grail that they carried around in these churches, the Eucharist and stuff like that. So this is a ritual. Wait, let's see. I read something else there. A chalice is footed up. A footed cup intended to hold a drink. In religious practice, a chalice is often used for drinking during a ceremony, or may carry a certain symbolic meaning. So what I'm saying is right here is a evildoer ritual of Shirley Temple with the chalice, the ceremony of this coming eclipse tomorrow. It was called the Holy Grail at once, but that's not the Holy Grail no more. The Holy Grail is a bloodline of, I think, Jesus and Mary Magdalene. I think they got married. There's starting to be documents to say that they got married, but I believe that bloodline is the Holy Grail. If it's not, it's the mother of Mary. The blood passed down through her over the generations is the Holy Grail, because it had Jesus's blood. Some of Jesus's blood stayed in her organs after he was born. They say like 6 to 10% stay in. So, but these people, these evil doers right here, are doing a ritual for El, Go, and Og, Og, the little god, and there's the little star of this. Of whatever they're trying to bring in represents this four-pointed star, and it may be the feminine Isis, Diana. There's several names for these female gods, and so I don't really research it enough to know. All I know is I've seen this stairway. It may be an escape. This may represent the rapture, because they want us gone. The true believers, they want out of here. I mean, they want to keep us here. Satan wants to keep us here so he can do whatever he's going to do, whatever he thinks he's going to do. But if he can't keep us here, he wants the rapture to go ahead and happen, and so he can get started. They want the restrainer gone from here, really, this restrainer. But anyway, I seen this, and I just thought I'd do a short video about this. But most all the Google Doodles they do are some kind of a ritual, and you can go back and look at some of them, and they're some of them's obvious, some of them's well hidden. But you need people need to recognize these things. There's always a message in these doodles, Google Doodles. Most of them are for evil doers, and ceremonies and rituals, black magic rituals, word spells. Thank y'all for coming to my channel.